right, are we live? It looks like we're live. Hello, everybody. Excited for you guys to join us. I'm Connor. I'm head of creator partnerships here at Opus Clip. Joining me here is Brian G. Nick will join us shortly. He's got a little bit of technical issues. He was just in here. He will be back in a second. So really exciting to get started, guys. We are thrilled that you guys are all interested in the Opus Clip affiliate program. Obviously, there is a lot to talk about today, so I'm going to go ahead and jump right in. Just to answer the question that was here right at the beginning, you can, in fact, rewatch this. We will leave this up. We'll also be clipping it, obviously, since we are Opus Clip, and we will have some shorts from it as well. So there will be no shortage of content for you to go back and rewatch after this show. The whole point of the show is just to get all the information out there so that you guys have a reference point. You guys can get back into it. And you guys can just get a reminder about everything that's going on. So with all that in mind, really excited to be here. The Opus Clip Affiliate Summer Sprint is all about figuring out ways that we can help you guys make a little more money this summer. This is where the party is, Doug. Thanks for coming in. We are doing a bunch of stuff here to try to support you guys as affiliates. Try to get more content out there about Opus Clip from our affiliates, but most importantly, to make some awesome money and monetize all of our awesome, or give a chance for all of our awesome fans to monetize their own brands and earn some money with Opus Clip. So before I jump into the affiliate campaign, just to get everybody on the same page, in case there are people that are not that familiar with affiliate marketing, I'm going to pass it over here to Brian. Brian, thank you for joining us. Exciting for you to be hosting this campaign this summer. I would love to hear from you a little bit about what is affiliate marketing, how does it work, and how can you earn money doing it? Oh, you're muted. You're muted, Brian.
Today we're playing, the audio isn't working. However, Nick just messaged us, Connor. His audio is working now. I want to say welcome to everybody, and it's so great to have you here. I'm super excited to talk about how you can make all kinds of money. And yes, this is sponsored by the amazing team at Opus. Thank you, Connor, for having us. But we're also going to talk about affiliate marketing today in a general way. We're going to talk about how you can leverage Opus Clip no matter what, because you're a YouTuber or you're thinking about being a YouTuber. But we'll also talk about how you can really leverage a lot of different programs to generate life-changing, I always like to say life-changing, job-ending income. I haven't personally worked for anybody but myself for well over 20 years. And a big part of that income that I've made, probably 40 to 50%, has been generated with affiliate marketing. And Connor, just to answer your question, what is it? How does it work? It's so simple. Like literally, if you can copy and paste, you can make life-changing money with affiliate marketing by simply understanding the core fundamentals of how it works and then signing up with companies like Opus, like Amazon, like a web hosting company that I have made. I remember one year I made well over $100,000 with a web hosting company because I saw an opportunity beyond traditional affiliate marketing, which at the end of the day, it's just you get a special link that's coded with your information. So the company like Opus or Amazon can track sales to your specific account, and then they pay you a commission, which makes it really easy and seamless. And it's probably the easiest way to make money online once you understand the core fundamentals that I bet Nick has got some great information on today. And Connor's going to talk more about why this is a great opportunity with Opus today. So thanks, Connor.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely a cool opportunity that we want to provide you guys. We want to give you guys all of the support that you need to make sure that you can get this off to a good start and give you guys some awesome prizes and rewards and other stuff for being able to get out there and get some awesome content about Opus Clip online. So Let me go ahead and present my screen here. Hope that's on. All right, so if you guys haven't been to the landing page already, this is the landing page, opus.pro/affiliate summer sprint. The link is in the description of on YouTube. So if you go to our live stream on YouTube, you can find the link there. We also have a banner up in our dashboard right now. So if you just go into opus.pro, you sign into your account, you will see a banner at the top that will also link you over to here. So plenty of ways to get in here and check it out. But here is all the information about the summer sprint. What are we here to do? So obviously we've got the live stream that we're kicking off here. We will be likely be doing more of these and some other potential cool stuff like potentially a webinar with Andrew Can and a couple other things just to help you guys get you guys resources along the way as you guys go through this affiliate journey. But anyway, the affiliate campaign really kind of breaks down to two different elements. There are some perks that we're giving everybody that signs up, and we're also running a contest. So just diving into it here, what are the perks that you'll be getting from today officially as of tonight through to the end of August? You'll be getting an increased revenue share from 25 to 40%. So 40% of everybody that you get to sign up for Opus Clip, 40% of that revenue is going to go directly into your pockets. And then we're giving out some additional free Opus Clip access. So affiliates that earn $100 in revenue will receive 2 months worth of Opus Clip Pro plan for free, and affiliates that earn $1,000 in affiliate revenue will receive a full year of the Opus Clip Pro plan for free. So if you're somebody that loves Opus Clip, wants to use more of it, wants to be able to access the full tool, and right now you're not paying for it, this is a great way to get in there and earn a little bit of income and get Opus Clip for free on top of it. And then all rewards in terms of the free plan, not the 40% that will get paid out. We pay out our affiliates for the payouts on the 15th following every month. So those we will be paying out during the campaign, but these rewards and as well as the rewards that I'll be explaining in a second down in the contest will be getting paid out at the very end of August. So about the Opus Clip Affiliate Summer Contest, this is the other element of it all that I mentioned. So we are running a contest. The goal of the contest is to get you guys out there making content about Opus Clip, finding ways to reach your audience in a meaningful way that will get them to come check out Opus Clip. And so with that in mind, here's sort of just a summary of how we are doing it. So this is really important, guys. And I'll mention this again later in the stream, but in order to join the contest, you do need to come to this page and opt in. Signing up for the affiliate, if you're not an affiliate already, you can sign up right here. I also have a link directly to our affiliate sign up page in the description. So you go ahead and create your affiliate account. And then after you've done that, you need to go here and click join the contest. So if you want to be a part of the contest, if you want the 40%, you do need to opt into it. That way we can track everybody that is competing in it more easily. So it's like a 2-question type form. It takes 2 seconds to fill out. We will add everybody into the affiliate program on a daily basis from here on out. So just make sure that if you are planning to compete in the contest, that you join the contest using this link here. So once you're into the contest, basically the rules are pretty simple. All we want you to do is go out there, spread your link, recommend it to your friends, get people to sign up. The only things that are important to note is that there's absolutely no advertising of any kind. Obviously, we don't want you guys going out there and advertising and then competing with the ads that we're doing. So definitely no advertising. We want this to be organic. And then in addition to that, any commissions earned from June 30th to August 31st will be the commissions that are counted towards the contest. Commissions earned after August 31st will still get paid out to you, but they won't count towards the contest. And same thing with commissions that you had previously. So basically the way that we're setting it up is obviously if you are already affiliate and you already were earning commissions, those commissions will still get paid out to you, but they will not be officially part of the money that you earned during the contest period. So they won't count towards the contest. And then finally, each prize that we're about to walk through here will only have one unique winner, and prizes will be determined at the conclusion of the contest at the discretion of our wonderful hosts, Nick and Brian. What are the prizes? Here's how the prizes break down. We've got $2,000 to the top earner. So like I was saying, all the commissions that you earn over this campaign period through from today through August 31st will be counted. The first prize, the person that earns the most, gets an additional $2,000 on top of everything they earned. And just in case you guys are like, well, I have no shot at this, we have removed a couple of our really big affiliates that are out there from this contest. We reached out to them beforehand. We said, hey guys, if we let you guys enter this contest, it wouldn't be fair to everyone else. So everybody should have a pretty equal playing field. Obviously, audience size and things like that and what you're talking about matters, but I think much more powerful is what kind of content you guys make, and we'll get into that in a little bit. The second place gets $1,250. Third largest earner gets an additional $750. And again, remember, this is an additional amount. So if you end up in second place and you earned $5,000 in this affiliate program, this is just an extra bonus $750 that you're getting on top. And then $1,000 goes to the most creative piece of dedicated video content. Now, what that means can be pretty subjective. I'm going to act basically just as the tiebreaker, and Nick and Brian each get to sort of define for themselves what they mean when we say the most creative piece of dedicated video content. So I'll kick it over to Nick and Brian really quick so they can give their own definitions of what they're looking for the winner of this award. Brian, you can go for it.
Honestly, well, we're just excited to see people get started and to, believe that it's possible. Sometimes it seems like, affiliate marketing, it never works, and it doesn't, but it can, and it does for so many. And the first step is just getting into the program, signing up. Nick and I will go over some really creative campaigns. Now, you might be thinking, well, even though, some of the bigger names aren't going to be able to participate, I just don't know if I really have what it takes. And I get it, because I've been there. It's easy to have self-doubt. But as we continue, Nick and I, we want to share some thoughts and ideas how you can absolutely compete. In fact, one of the things that I'll share is before I was a YouTuber, I was an internet marketer. I did things around really looking at specific audiences, trying to figure out their actions, the psychology. And what I would do often, and what a lot of people would do, is there would be contests just like this associated with a specific launch or a summer sprint like we're doing now. And the more you get really creative, why not add a bonus? Why not? Hey, if you sign up with Opus Clip, I want to share how I'm using the tool to really amplify my message, my views, to connect with more people or so on. And there's so many ways to do this. We're going to share more about what this looks like, some of the things you can focus on. And later, as we move forward, we definitely want to take your questions. With that being said, do this. And then I want to ask Nick we want to get Nick in here. Poor guy's just been sitting in the corner trying to get the audio working.
I know, right?
See, he's already ready. He's just like, why am I even here? But anyway, do this. Have you ever, I need an answer too, please. Give me a comment, yes or no, for affiliate marketing. Have you ever made any money? And if you've made some money, give me an idea about how much you think you've generated, and then we'll continue moving forward. Nick, what are we looking for when we're going to be judging this contest? What are some of the things that people should think about so they can get into that prize money? And more importantly, because for me personally, Opus is amazing. Well, that's why Nick and I are here, because we do not associate with any products or services that, one, we don't use and we don't believe in. That's why we're here, number one. Number two is we just want to see you move forward and really do well over time. It's not just for the next 2 months, but imagine if you can get started and you see that it is possible and you're starting to make money. Because the fact is, if that is the case for you, When the contest is over, I guarantee the money will not stop, because you will have put into place some marketing strategies and techniques that will continue to drive residual income, commissions, and more for quite a while. So Nick, what do you think? Like, why is this an exciting opportunity for people?
Well, first, on the side of the creativity, for me, what I'm looking for is I'm looking for creative ways that people are going to integrate Opus Clip into their content. Because, like, you can make dedicated videos and things like that. And I believe that you should, especially, if your audience is the perfect fit for Opus Clip. But for a lot of people watching, the type of content that you make may not be in perfect alignment, but you might have some people, or a lot of people in your audience, that could take advantage of the opportunity that Opus Clip presents to, create shorts easily with your content, and just, take your content from one platform and repurpose it to other platforms to amplify your message and things like that. So because of that, what I personally am looking for is I'm looking for, people that are working the message of Opus Clip and how it can help their viewers into their regular content. Because I think that in that way, I think that's where real creativity shines, right? Because you are taking the content that you make, and then you have to get creative around, okay, how can I present this so that the segment of my audience that would be qualified for Opus Clip, so that they will see the value in it, so that they will at least click on my link and go and check out Opus Clip. So for the creativity side, that's what I'm looking for, for my vote. I can't, speak for the vote for, Brian and Connor, but for my vote, that's what I'm looking for. Because, for all of us, with Brian and I, it's a little bit different because we target content creators with our content. But, as a content creator, I watch everything, right? Like, I watch all kinds of different content. So if I were to run across that message, then, and I'd never heard of Opus Clip before, for me personally, I'd be like, oh my gosh, what is this? Let me go check it out. And if you have that message in your content, then that will give you the opportunity to also be able to make some money from it. So for me personally, that's what I'm looking for.
For sure. And we will be doing a live stream at the very end of this contest, where we'll go through all of the nominees that we've selected for most creative. So you guys will at least get to see what each other did, look around a little bit, and get an idea of what was working for people. And again, the most creative has nothing to do with the income. So right. I really encourage you guys to get out there, get wacky, make something cool and original and unique that your audiences will love. Even if your audience isn't perfectly optimized for Opus and you don't end up selling a ton of subscriptions, if the content is great, I'm sure we will love it and we will reward you for it. So thank you to everybody who is going to go out there and make cool stuff.
And on top of that too, one thing just to keep in mind as well is, if you are, integrating it into your content, and, you're publishing that to YouTube or TikTok or LinkedIn or wherever it is, content lives for a very long time on platforms. And because of that, that one video that you published, I personally have videos that I've published on single products that have made me $50,000, hundreds of thousands of dollars, just from single videos or small playlists of videos. So, when you put that video out, we'll see what happens, before the contest hits. But, when you start integrating it into your content, you might have the opportunity for that one video to do, well, or just be consistent over time and continually drive people into Opus Clip, to where you'll get a commission over a long period of time. So the opportunity that's there, even though, you might look at it and think to yourself like, well, I might just be able to convert a few people. Don't think about it in terms of, right now. Think about it in terms of, I'm sure you log onto YouTube and you see content from, 2 years ago being recommended to you. You see content from 5 years ago, 8 years ago being recommended to you on YouTube. That content that you see, if people have affiliate links attached to it, that old content is still driving revenue for people. So because of that, I just want you to see the opportunity that you have in front of you in terms of, maybe you'll make a little bit to pay for your coffee for the month. Maybe you'll make a lot to pay for your car payment over the month. Maybe this will get you to where you see the value in affiliate marketing, and then you start making, other decisions that will, help you really take full advantage of, the opportunity that affiliate marketing can bring.
Absolutely. And I do think that's where Shorts does play a big role in general as well. A lot of the new creators that I discover these days, I find them on my short feed. It'll deliver me something because it's just constantly delivering shorts to my homepage. I'll click on something there, and soon enough, half my feed will be filled with that creator's content. And a lot of it, like Nick is saying, will be from 2, 3, 4 years ago. I'm still going to click on it if it's evergreen and relevant. If there are affiliate links in there and they're recommending products I'm interested in, and I'm definitely going to be clicking through. So it does definitely work over the long run, right? YouTube is basically just video search. And so, if people are searching for keywords that you're talking about, and you happen to have an Opus Clip affiliate link in there, you have a chance to make a sale. So,
and I'm going to give a tip to everybody really quick, Connor, before we move on, if it's okay. So just in case you don't know this, if you are, wanting to, get in on this, and if you are thinking to yourself like, I'm not sure if it's a good fit for my audience, how Connor just mentioned shorts there. One thing that people aren't really thinking about at scale right now is that shorts also can show up in YouTube search when people are looking for solutions to things. So even if you think like maybe this won't get in front of, my audience that is watching my content right now, you could technically start a channel, make a bunch of shorts, for that channel, talking about Opus Clip, talking about, those types of things. And you could search target those particular shorts. And as long as people enjoy those, and as long as when YouTube shows them to people in the search results, then as long as people enjoy that content, then YouTube will keep you in those search results. So that's a big opportunity right now that a lot of people are, kind of overlooking in terms of the value of shorts, because it doesn't have to happen in the feed. You just have to build the content. And this might be where some of the creativity comes in. You just have to make the content around problems that people are looking for, that Opus Clip would be the solution to.
For sure.
Now I'll stop. Connor.
You're good. You've got all the knowledge. I'm just here to read the rules. A lot less exciting stuff. So next up, we have $500 for the best piece of written affiliate content. So obviously, in addition to making videos, having the link as a pinned comment or in the description, and just really, trying to get people to sign up through video. A lot of great affiliates really leverage writing, right? There's a lot of different ways that you can write really good posts, you can write really good content that can really drive a lot of affiliate revenue. I can tell you historically, some of our biggest affiliates have been blogs and websites where they just had a really strong mention of Opus Clip, a really strong SEO article, and they're able to drive traffic that way. But there are a lot of other ways to do written content that can be successful for affiliate. Brian, I'll kick it over to you to help give some people examples of some things that we might be looking for that would really stand out as written pieces of affiliate content.
Yeah, so perfect. Before I do that, I just want to mention that I think Chris Williams has a great question, which is, okay, this sounds great, but what exactly is Opus Clip and why should I care? So Opus is a really simple tool that anybody can use to take long form content like this live stream or a long form video, and it automatically, through the power of AI, edits it into YouTube Shorts and or regular long form video content. And it does things like adds in captions, adds in automatic B-roll, and more. So it really makes it easier for content creators to focus on long form in the form of a live stream or a long form video. And then the tool, Opus Clip, will go ahead and clip, and that's why it's called Opus Clip, will clip the live stream or long form video into shorts, designated videos. And I've done both. I've done long form videos, I've done shorts, and all of the videos I've done have gotten views. Some have gotten subscribers. It's just a really powerful tool. And this is one of the powerful, really good AI tools. And the way we can use it is really good. I see a lot of people using AI, and I'm just kind of like, it takes the creativity out of it. But this is a tool that really helps us. As far as Connor, your question goes, like, what are some really creative ways and ways that we can focus on writing to really boost our sales? And in fact, this was one of the things I mentioned when I kind of talked about affiliate marketing. So let's say you have a smaller audience base, or you don't have any audience at all. You're just getting started. The first thing I want to share with you is you can go just maybe one step beyond what most affiliates will do. And you can offer incentives, or furthermore, you can incorporate a link to Opus Clip, which is going to be an affiliate link again, to really drive sales and so on. So one of the things that I did in the past, before I was a YouTuber, again, I was a marketer, and I shared some really interesting ideas on how people could make money through the power of expired domains. And not a lot of people were talking about the knowledge that I had and what I had been doing. And one of the things I did then was I thought, well, I always hear about building a list. Maybe you've heard, you should have a list. So instead of creating an ebook to sell or a piece of content to post to a website, I thought I'll start an email newsletter or whatever. Just I'll start building a list. And then I created a really cool report. So for example, let's say you're a YouTuber, and even if you're not in the space that Nick and I are, well, you could easily talk about some of the best tools that you use. You could create a really in-depth report on the pros of YouTube, how it's helped you, how easy it is to get started. And then you can incorporate and talk about the tools you use yourself and believe in. And that's exactly what I did back in the day with this report about expired domains and affiliate marketing and building websites and scaling and how to move fast. And instead of charging any money, my goal was to really help people. Like, it's always the goal. Like, I think sometimes people think, well, don't give away the best secret. I always give away the best secret because, number one, I've always got another secret coming down the line. If you're really involved in this stuff, you're going to be thinking of ways to boost your income. You're going to be thinking of ways to be creative on YouTube. You're going to be thinking of these different things, and you're not going to run out of ideas. Number two, when someone finds information you provide, especially if it's free, and they truly get value from it. So it's easy to ask for someone's email address. And today, like email, it can be like, oh, I have to give my email, I'm going to get spammed. Well, what if you really deliver value in the way that I shared? I made so much money instead of selling that report about expired domain names and building websites really quickly by using a smart strategy to make it happen. I made tremendous money as an affiliate marketer. And furthermore, I started building a list so I could contact these people in the future. It's just such a really powerful way to be creative, right? So we're talking like, well, how can I be creative? And that's one way. Now, another way is you could use that kind of, let's say you write a report. You could write a report and you could say, now, by the way, let me know if you're going to be signing up with Opus. Let's say you make a video about Opus. We'll talk more about this as we continue too. Or maybe you just mention Opus Clip quickly in a video about gardening. Well, if you have a bonus, say, and by the way, if you do sign up for Opus, you say this in your video, I'd love to get you this report that I shared. So you add something extra that most affiliates are not going to add, and you really tailor the bonus to people that are going to be buying this product. They're going to really remember that, number one. If they're interested in Opus at all, they're going to make sure to sign up with you, which is going to dramatically increase your conversions. And this is how I always did really, really well with my internet marketing. Because number one, as I mentioned earlier, I really only promote products and services I believe in. And that allows me to build trust. I wrote the book on it. So, I mean, it must be true. When you're really authentic with what you do, you act with integrity and you try to help people. People see that, Number two, when you're adding value and you're adding something extra, they're going to be wanting to go through your affiliate link, which can really dramatically boost sales. So these are some ways to really think about taking things to the next level. And if this sounds like a lot, it is. And honestly, these might be some of the things you do if you've already been involved in affiliate marketing. Or let's say, well, I'm just getting started and that seems like a lot. We want to talk about today as well, how you can move forward and literally spend maybe 5 minutes maximum to ensure you drive clicks to Opus Clip so you can generate some affiliate earnings and so on. And again, I'll just mention before I turn it over to Connor and Nick that this concept of affiliate marketing really goes beyond Opus. It can be applied in so many niches. I was thinking today, camping is really big. It's summertime here in the States. People are going camping. Think about all the things they would buy or be interested in, or maybe cooking. There's so many products and services that you can affiliate yourself with. And the last thing I want to share is that nothing is more seamless and more simple than affiliate marketing. You don't need a product or service. You don't need to create this big funnel like I just talked about. You can get started by simply just, this is the product I want to affiliate myself with. This is the link. I put it in my description of my YouTube video and I'm done. And that's like level 1. Level 2 is you can mention it in your video. Level 3 is maybe you make a dedicated video about Opus and so on. So, I want to just encourage you to do something and try to see yourself doing this. Try to visualize it, because you'll be far more likely to actually make that happen when the income can start to flow. So.
Nice.
Yeah, other things too, on the writing side, like writing isn't really my jam like it is Brian's, but for just some food for thought also, like if you are doing blog posts and things like that and you don't have your own blog or anything like that that already has traffic built in, you can leverage sites like medium.com and similar resources like that, to where they already have the authority, to where if you do, start posting over there and you do write articles over there, that if you do optimize them for search, then that does also give you the opportunity for, being able to take advantage of the textual search engines to bring attention to what it is that you're doing as well. Keep in mind with that particular approach, sometimes, it does take a while for things like that to actually show up in search and climb through the ranks. Plus you're competing with other things as well. But if you don't want to start from zero, sites like that are a good way to kind of get your foot in the door without having to build up all of that authority yourself on, whatever site that you are posting on. But you can also, through that written content, if you have a LinkedIn account, then, you can write articles on LinkedIn where you also bring attention to things, stuff like that as well. So you don't have to, always build everything from the ground up. You can leverage things that people are already interacting with and then use that as a way to bring attention to the links that you are making available.
Absolutely. So with all that in mind, I guess we still have one more handout we're doing here, prize that we're giving away here, and that is for our favorite small creator under 10,000 subs. Obviously, a lot of you guys, if you're just getting started, I saw a comment in here that someone's just relaunching their channel. For situations like that, where you're still building that audience, building that authority, this is still obviously a great chance to get in here, compete in the contest, and earn, even if your audience isn't massive yet. And what we're looking for here is really just, some great creative content, right? What can you do with, with your audience, with what you're trying to build for your channel? How can you creatively demonstrate what Opus Clip can do to your audience, right? And so speaking of that, right, what I want to kind of get into and shift gears towards here now is what does that mean, right? What does that look like? How can you find different ways to show your audience what Opus Clip is all about without maybe hitting them over the head with it, right? Not everyone gets to be Nick and Brian and talk about YouTube and YouTube stuff all day. Right. Maybe maybe your niche is, you just love puppies and you take videos of puppies. Maybe your niche is, that you are a travel influencer, right? Or a travel creator, and you are blogging, right? In those situations, maybe your audience aren't all creators themselves. In that case, right, it definitely presents a challenge, right? But it's not something that is insurmountable. So, I think there are a lot of creative ways that you can create content that talks about the product, but is still organic to your channel and feels authentic. I will kick it over to Brian and Nick now to elaborate on that. And I also, after that, have some examples of some of the ads that we've run where we find creative ways to demonstrate the value that Opus Clip provides without necessarily being way, way too on the nose. And obviously, you can get a lot more creative than what we've done even for your own organic content. But yeah, I'll let Brian first expand on that, and then Nick.
Yeah, sure. I think one of the things to consider is a lot of people that love YouTube as far as they are viewers. And man, I watch so much YouTube myself, and I know Nick does. Like, I think creators in general, we watch as much as we create. And one of the things you can do is you can simply say, hey, I use a number of tools to help my growth on YouTube, to help reach more people, to simplify my workflow. And I've got links to those tools in the description. Or you can say, let's say you're making some a video about YouTube tools, and this would be like just one step above where you're just kind of mentioning in a video. Like if you've got a gardening channel, you might mention, check out the tools I use for my YouTube channel. Because what you'll find is over time, as you post more content, people will ask you in the comments, what's it like being a YouTuber? And I think it's really important to stick to your niche. But I think every now and then it's okay to have a video that's just a little bit outside and talking about YouTube when there's an audience that's interested in tools, what it's like, and so on, is really a great fit for maybe making one video where you talk about a number of different things. And that would be a great example where you can kind of take that next step. But it doesn't have to be complicated, and again, I want to encourage people. And this is something that I always emphasize for every coaching client, whether it's group coaching, personal coaching, people I work with, myself, how I got started, is keep it simple. Like when you say, okay, man, this internet stuff is complicated. There are so many things, and you focus on that, and that's all you think about. Well, then it's going to be complicated because there's always more to learn. There's always a next level of everything we do. And if you try to play the game like Nick does on his live stream, I guarantee it will not look good. There are too many moving parts. What Nick understands about live streaming is going to be something that you work your way towards as you first get a win under your belt, which is pressing go live for the first time. For me personally, I have one of the fancy dashboards with the buttons. What are they called, Nick? The
what?
Like
what
is
the Stream Deck?
Stream Deck. Is that what it was called?
Yeah, an Elgato Stream Deck, like
where you hit the buttons.
Who knows where it is? I have so much stuff I buy. Like I know I'm the only one here that buys things that they don't always use. But for me personally, nothing is more important in honoring what matters to the audience the most. And that's you showing up on camera in a way, sharing authentically, being yourself. You don't have to be anything that you're not. And I found like I'll still do a presentation, maybe make a slide deck or something for a live stream, but I keep it pretty simple. And I've had streams where I've had 200-300 people live, and it's really about the information. So keep it simple, and then continue to add things as you move forward. But I think for me personally, it's like really just getting a small win under my belt and then saying, okay, well, I did live stream, or I did affiliate with a product or service one time. And now how can I build on that? How can I do it a little bit better next time? And, this is the way great YouTubers become great. Nobody comes to this platform with all the things you might be thinking you need in order to make it big. It's a gradual process. And by really taking the time to say, I need to simplify, you'll do that. And furthermore, you can tell yourself too, like, I don't need all the things, which I have to remind myself of because, man, Nick, you've never bought cameras and lenses or gear. You don't have that problem, do you? Where you just always want to upgrade and buy something
constantly. Yeah, I'm in a constant state of that.
I need that.
Yeah, so I would like to hop in, Brian, if you don't mind, and and also just kind of talk about the way that content creators can bring attention to the links, even if the content that they're making isn't a perfect fit. So first off, I just want to remind everybody that when it comes to the people that are watching your content, you have content creators in there that are intentionally making content because they just want to be a YouTuber, a TikToker, or something like that. But you also have a lot of coaches and entrepreneurs and marketers and things like that are also making video content to where they might not necessarily be striving to be a large creator or something like that, but they are leveraging video in some way or video podcasts in some way. So because of that, those people are also interacting with content all over the internet. So one thing that can be helpful if you are trying to bring attention to your links is first, obviously, you want to put them into the video descriptions of anything that you are publishing. So one thing that I recommend, and you can do this around the viewers that are interacting with your content, just you should be doing this anyway as an affiliate. So if we were to use Connor's example before where he was talking about, the dog channel. Well, in that particular case, one thing that the dog channel can do is down in their video description, they can put together a block list to where they say, these are all the dog products that I recommend, right? Or that I recommend and use, or these are my favorite dog products. These are the must-have, products that I use for my dog. These are the things, I use every week with my dog, whatever. But you figure out the title that you want for that little block list. And then from there, you list affiliate items that are a perfect fit for your particular audience. And you only share the things that you really use or the things that you really do think are the best. And in that particular situation, you can also do something similar with Opus as well, to where you do add that either to that block list or just in your video descriptions on everything that you publish everywhere, for the duration of while this contest is running. And even after that, if you want to continue making money as an affiliate, then you can just add, hey, this video, if you use Opus Clip, then you could say, this video was made using Opus Clip. Try it yourself here. Other things that you can do is you can put together a separate list that is, these are the things that I use to make content. And then with that particular list, even though in general it's going to have a lower conversion than the items that are a perfect fit for your audience, there will still be people that are interacting with your content that will also click on those links and possibly make a purchase because they still are a good candidate or they would still find value in those products. So what you could do there, if you are making videos, is you can put together that separate list that would say something like, these are the things that I use to make my videos. And there you could link to like your camera if you wanted to. But then you could also link to Opus Clip if you're using Opus Clip to, repurpose your content onto multiple platforms. And if you're not, you should be, because it's a great tool for it. But when it comes to bringing attention to the links within the content itself, you have a couple of approaches that you can take. So when it comes to affiliate marketing, you have the active approach, which is where you're aggressively trying to bring attention to the links that you have down in your video descriptions. You're aggressively trying to, bring attention to those things that you are trying to get the clicks on. And then there's a passive approach, which is where you just put the links down in your video description and you just kind of hope that people go down there into your video description and check them out. Now, a big difference between the two is on the aggressive approach, what you're doing is you can make dedicated videos about it where it's a review video or a versus video or something like that, some type of list of, items for your audience. Those types of videos are best in terms of long form content, are best fitted for if your audience is content creators. But if they're not, then in that particular case, one thing that you want to do to just bring more attention to your affiliate links in general is to let people know in your video content, hey, by the way, I have a link to this down in my description below. Or, hey, by the way, if you're a dog owner in that example, I have a bunch of links, to some really awesome things down in the video description. So before you, head out of here, make sure that you check those out. And you'd put that, somewhere in your video. And the whole thing is you don't want to make it an interruptive thing. You just want to take a moment, talk about it just super fast, let people know that it's down there to spread the awareness, and then you can move on with your content. For this particular contest, one of the things that you can do is if you have a YouTube channel or a TikTok account or anything like that, and you can repurpose that content using Opus Clip. They even have a free account. So, you don't even have to sign up for Opus in terms of paying for it in order to do this. Run some of your videos through it, publish some of those videos on your channel that you would, and it's around your content. Publish those videos on your channel or your TikTok or your Instagram Reels. And then one thing that you can do is you can make a short that, that tells people like, hey, if you noticed, I've been uploading more, short form or vertical content, or if you're uploading more landscape content because Opus Clip allows that too, then in that case, you could say, the tool I've been using for that is Opus Clip. And I've got a link to that, in the description, or you can go to, whatever, you can say what your affiliate link is and actually, put it in text on the screen. Those types of things are a good way to bring attention to it. And if you were doing the dog content, and I know that one's kind of, out there, but I like using that one because it's out there in terms of, the relevance. So if you were making the dog content, another thing that you could do there is you could do something to where while you were talking about the normal things that you talk about, you just have that little side note that you drop in there and you say something similar. Hey, by the way, if you're a regular viewer here, you might have noticed that I've been watching, or that I've been uploading a lot more, videos in vertical or, landscape, or that I've been uploading a lot of content to other platforms. The tool I'm using for that is Opus Clip, and I'm finding it really useful. So if you make videos of any kind, I just wanted to bring it to your attention because you might too. I've got a link to that down in the description. And then by doing that, what you're doing is you are putting it in people's minds in terms of the people that were not going to go down into the video description. A percentage of those people that might be interested in that, they will go down to your video description. They'll click on that link and they'll at least check it out and see if it's a right fit for them. If it is, they're going to sign up and then you'll be able to make a commission. And another really awesome thing that hasn't been mentioned during the stream yet today about Opus Clips affiliate program is when it comes to affiliate programs, like a default thing for people that are making online videos, they go to Amazon. The reason they go to Amazon is because you get, a commission off of anything somebody buys if they just click your link and go to Amazon. But it also is just kind of a low barrier to entry because, there's just a bunch of stuff on Amazon. However, your commissions are really small and you kind of live and die by how many sales you can generate per video that you publish, like in that moment. So your sales are all over the place. When it comes to Opus Clip, one of the amazing things with it is Opus Clip is one of the few affiliate programs on the internet that has a recurring program. So what that means is if you drive somebody in there today and somebody signs up, through this, and you drive somebody into your Opus Clip affiliate link and they sign up, not only are you going to make money on that sign up, but if that person also keeps that subscription next month, you're also going to get money there. And if they keep the subscription the month after that, you're going to get the money there. If they are still paying for that, 9 months down the road, then that's one viewer that you turned into 9 sales just because they went into Opus Clip, they saw the value in it, they started using it, and they got dependent on it like the rest of us that start using it because it's awesome. And then they're in there and they're just paying for it every month. And then as you start bringing more and more attention to those links over time, then that recurring income can start to balloon. And that's one of the amazing things about recurring payments or subscription models when it comes to affiliate marketing. And like I mentioned, there's not a lot of those these days. So because of that, if you are already into affiliate marketing in some way, this is a great way to really create like a nice stable foundation of income for what it is that you're doing as an affiliate. Because again, Opus Clip is a quality product, which means that when people go in there, they stick around there for a while, which means that that one viewer is worth more than just that initial affiliate sale. That was very long-winded, but I just wanted to make sure to bring attention to some of those things because I think they're all really important.
Definitely valuable info. And again, like Nick is saying, right? Like after this campaign ends, that doesn't mean that your recurring revenue will end. You're getting the increased 40% during these couple of months. Those who really, really wow us and do an amazing job with their affiliate marketing will potentially have the opportunity to keep that 40% ongoing as well. So definitely, try your best during this campaign period. This is kind of a test period for all of us and you. Figure out what kind of affiliate marketing works for you. Figure out, and we're trying to figure out, okay, how can we get all of our community? We have had we have almost 5,000 people in our affiliate program, but less than 1 in 5 of those people has actually gotten about making content and sharing their links. So a lot of people are interested in it. I know people are out there saying like, okay, I signed up for the affiliate Opus program. I really want to get going with it. And then they don't quite get going there. So we're here to encourage you. We're your cheerleaders. We want to help you guys earn some money and spread that link. So whatever we can do to help you, we are here. Speaking of that, I think the other side of the dog channel example that I want to talk about is sort of creative demonstration of Opus Clip's values, right? So just getting into the things that people love about Opus Clip, right? Obviously we have those of you guys who have used it that like Opus, right? Thank you, Chair Yoga with Barbara, for the shout out. For those people, right? It's pretty, I think one of the things that you see is people love that it's easy to use. They love how fast it is. They love how much it increases their efficiency. It saves them time. It helps them avoid burnout as a creator, right? These are all different things that you can attack creatively, right? You know, you know, for instance, one thing that you can do if you're a dog channel is make a short or make a video about how your dog is now editing your videos, right? You know, just make a funny video about it where it's like, Opus is so easy, even my dog can use it, right? You know, that's a clear value of, you know, okay, Opus Clip is that easy to use that even his dog can use it, right? Okay, so maybe I'll go check out this link because maybe I'm always been curious about making content and I haven't actually been able to get in there and do it because I'm so scared of editing. And maybe Opus Clip is finally the solution I've been looking for, right? On LinkedIn especially, we found tons and tons of new users over the last several months who are in that boat, right? You know, so don't just think about you know, individual creators. Think about business audiences as well, right? You know, there are tons of CEOs and other corporate types who are going on panels. They're getting invited to podcasts. They're speaking at important you know, ceremonies and sessions and what have you, and they will record that content and then it just sits there. They never do anything with it. They never post it online, right? You know, if you can encourage those people, like, hey, with Opus Clip, you can grab 30 seconds out of that and boom, you have a great LinkedIn post. They will be convinced. They'll go try it out. And obviously a lot of those guys have deep pockets too. So it's easier to get them to sign up than, you know, a 13-year-old who's just trying to post their video online. All of that being said, you know, here are a few examples of ads that we've run. These are a little bit more on the nose, unfortunately. So I had a Jenny Hoyos. I don't know if you guys know her. She's the queen of YouTube Shorts. She's absolutely crushing it. She is launching a new Opus Clip ad that I was hoping would be ready for this live stream. Unfortunately, her editor got COVID and had to skip VidCon. That stinks for him. But he's back in action as of today here. So once that is live, I will also add that short to the affiliate landing page. So you can check that out. It's very creative and outside the box way of talking about Opus Clip in a way that will still get audiences to understand what it is and why it's valuable, but is very subtle, right? You know, it's not trying to beat you over the head like this is a product that you need and you know, go sign up for my affiliate link right now. It's you know, it's here's a creative way to show why Opus Clip is valuable to you, and I'm barely even mentioning Opus Clip in this video, right? So with all that said, here are, you know, so this is a little more direct, but here are some ads that have worked really well for us on the Opus Clip team. Reminder, you guys cannot place ads on what you're doing. You got to work it organically. But the Opus Clip, you know, but these are some things that we have run that have done really well, that have gotten tons and tons of people to sign up for Opus Clip. So I'll just run through a couple of these and then pass it over to Brian and Nick to leave their comments. Oh, whoops. My share screen didn't work. All right, let me know if you guys don't get audio through this.
Hours of editing this tool will save you. It's called Opus Clip. You give it any long video and it creates 10 short viral clips from that one video. Drop a YouTube link, or actually it takes all kinds of links. Click get clips, and in like a few minutes you have 10 viral videos ready to go. It gives you a score out of 100 based on how likely the AI thinks it is to go viral, but it doesn't just pick viral moments. It reframes everything for you and does the captions. You can download it or schedule it to post later straight to your favorite platform, and you can actually export to Premiere Pro now. There's a free version that gets you like 25 clips a month, but right now you can get everything for basically the same price as the starter plan. That's pretty good. Check this out.
So with this one specifically, what I wanted to show you guys is that you don't necessarily have to have like a really high quality production. We've done some really, really high quality ads that looked really fancy. And this one actually outperforms a lot of them, right? You know, where it really, Emmett just went through, he just literally grabbed his phone and he recorded like old man style, right? His computer with his phone, and just showed what he was doing with Opus Clip. Pretty straightforward. You know, he obviously hit on a few features that are great. You don't even necessarily need to hit on so many features. Specific features can obviously get people to drive them to purchase. But I would say for awareness, I would focus on value first, right? Like what is the value that Opus Clip is giving you? You don't necessarily have to show the platform in that much detail, but obviously it definitely helps just showing people how easy it is to use and how easy it is to understand what clips are good and what clips are not, just based on our virality score. So obviously getting that core stuff in there is helpful, but you don't have to necessarily go so much into detail on features if you don't want to. All right, next up we got this one. Anything you guys want to add before I jump into the next one?
Yeah, when it comes to short form content, like this example right here, even if just because let's do the dog thing again. So based on the nature of vertical content on YouTube, just based on, how they kind of take a shotgun approach in terms of, putting that in front of, viewers. TikTok, same exact thing. There's a lot of TikTok creators that just kind of stay within like a certain niche and things like that. And that's the best, thing that you should do. However, a lot of creators on all of these different platforms, even though they have their very specific niche that they operate in, sometimes they'll just put out a short, about something else. Maybe they're taking a trip somewhere and they just kind of, talk about that, or they're doing something else. One of the cool things about, that type of content is you can make it with your phone. You can put out, that one piece of vertical content across all the platforms and just let that, one video or two videos work on your behalf to, drive affiliate sales. So, when it comes to, if you're worried in terms of the long form content, that's why I wanted to say this. If you're worried in terms of the long form content where you're thinking to yourself like, yeah, I don't really kind of want to work that into that stuff, then in that case, doing it with a piece of vertical content would definitely be the move there, so that you could still participate and still have the opportunity to not just make money as an affiliate, but also win, some of this prize money too. If you do that, then it kind of lowers the barrier, because you don't have to do anything fancy. You can just do it on your phone, like the example that Connor just showed. And two, you also, have the opportunity of it just randomly showing up in front of people instead of, needing to get people to click on it, that sort of thing. So I just wanted to mention that real quick.
Absolutely. All right, on to the next one. Oh, I got no audio. I wish you could go back in these.
Podcasters post so much on social media, they're using Opus Clip. Opus is the website that turns long videos into viral clips for all your social media platforms. Look, 47 fully edited videos in one click. How long would it take you or your editor to first just choose 47 of the best moments your audience is going to care about? Opus is trained on viral videos, so it knows. Then fit everything in the new aspect ratio, cut to different speakers, make captions, and here's the new beta feature. It adds B-roll. That's super high end. And don't forget writing titles and descriptions 47 times. Come on, it takes hours. Opus Clip does it in 5 minutes. Just try this. Grab your latest podcast, toss it into Opus Clip, see what happens. It's magical. There's a free tier, and it's going to grow your channel.
Yeah, so in this case, it's the main thing I just wanted to show is that this is one of our newer ads that's performing really well, where we're targeting podcasters specifically. So if you have a podcast, if you're a podcaster yourself and you're trying to talk to other people in your space, obviously you guys have the advantage over Emmett, and this is your biggest advantage over Emmett, is that if you guys are Opus Clip users, you get to talk about your own experience using Opus Clip rather than talking in theoretical examples like Emmett is, right? So that's obviously a huge advantage for you. You can say, this is how I am using Opus Clip to absolutely crush. And I think if you say that and you show how you're using it, you don't necessarily have to have all the fancy graphics and everything. All you really need to be like is like, yes, this is how I'm using Opus Clip. It's producing me all this content in just 5 minutes that I would never be able to do by myself, or my editor doesn't have time for. And now I can produce all these shorts, and I'm getting great results, right? I think the value prop, especially for podcasters, even if you're a podcaster that's talking about dogs, is very, very clear. So that helps a lot. Anything you guys want to add?
I just want to back you up on that. I was actually thinking about that. I mentioned just the most important thing is authenticity and just being who you are, and you don't need the fanciness. And then Connor, you mentioned the fact that our best performing ad is actually one that, it was filmed on a phone. So very, very simple. And I think it's easy to get into this idea that it needs to be high end, it needs to be fancy. I need to plan it out. I need to do all these things. And the more we do that, the more likely it just becomes a little too big in our head, and it becomes a lot of pressure and whatnot. So I would encourage people just to get something out there and give it a try. I did want to add, we can do this later after we get through these examples, Connor, some really simple ways that like people can start driving traffic within minutes of this stream ending based on just working smart and using the tools that YouTube has in place. So.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, I'm gonna play one more. Let me pick one. I've got too many ads here. Let's try this one.
I think you need to share the screen if you have it playing right now.
Oh, it's not
up on the screen.
Oh no! I forgot I hit it. You guys hear the audio or no?
No.
No. Have you guys not been able to hear the audio on the ads the whole time?
No, we heard them. Yeah, we heard them on the other ones.
It's just because it was off the screen. All right, let's try this again.
What if you could talk into the camera and the AI just does your auto captions for you and then chooses your best performances from your raw footage? You can. It's called Opus Clip. You just upload your raw videos, and since their AI is trained on viral moments, with the tap of a button, you can get up to 25 free clips a month. You can improvise, and then later you can feed Opus your raw footage, and it will choose the best take. You can download it or schedule it to post later. If you want to get fancy, you can use their desktop text-based editor, which has a ton of extra features like automatically adding B-roll, removing filler words and pauses, multiple speaker detection, personalized templates, and you can even export to Premiere Pro. You can get the free version or click here to get 67% off and unlock everything. That's crazy.
All right. Yeah, so for that one, what I want to show is that if you are a creator where you know most of your audience, they're more likely to be on mobile, or if you know that most of your audience are trying to use it for a specific purpose, or maybe a purpose that is outside their normal comfort zone, right? For instance, right, with this ad, what we were targeting is a lot of people that obviously are mobile based. They are more likely to use it on mobile, and a lot of people who they don't have an editor. They don't really know what to do with raw footage when they've recorded something. And this has actually performed very well, where a lot of people will see this and they'll say, oh, hey, I can go and, just get in my car and record something off rip, that I'm just thinking about, that's on my mind. Even if I make some mistakes, right, Opus will find the best take of what I did and make a clip out of that for me, right? Or just find the best moments in my rant if I'm just rambling and raging, right? I've definitely had some moments like that where I've, just like wanted to get something out on camera. And so sometimes that stuff can actually turn out really, really good. And Opus Clip is helpful for that. So, these are just some ideas of like, don't feel like you have to limit yourself to like, oh, are you a podcaster, right? There's a lot of other applications for Opus Clip out there. You'd be amazed how many people are using it for all sorts of things: sales content, advertising. Lots and lots of people use it to just cut down, like home videos, things like that. So, don't feel like you have to limit it to a very content creator focused audience. Try to think about, okay, if I was my audience, how would I use Opus Clip? And then try to fit the content and the value proposition that you're trying to communicate to them, to that audience. Anything else you guys want to add to that?
Yeah, I think as a part of that too, like when it comes to the people that are, interacting with, everybody's content, people are also doing other things. We were talking the other day, Connor, and we were talking about, people that go on a podcast as a guest and, things like that. People see that and they go onto that podcast and they're thinking to themselves like, okay, well, now it's done. I can just go on, about whatever it is that I'm doing. But those people can also talk to that podcast person because they're probably going to be using Opus Clip to get, clips out of that too. But say, hey, do you mind if I also use this to, promote myself as well? And they can also, make shorts out of it, that way too. Just a quick, food for thought in terms of, ways other people can use it.
For sure. All right. So I think we're through most of it. I'll go through the contest and the prizes one last time. Is there anything else you guys wanted to hit on before we get out of here?
I do. Yeah, if you don't mind. And then I'm just going to jump in, Brian, if that's okay. But one thing that I do want to mention when it comes to this is when it comes to affiliate marketing, a lot of people will look at affiliate marketing. And if you've never done anything like this before, you might look at it and think to yourself, like, it just seems kind of like weird that I just, sign up for this program, then I get a link and I put it here and I just recommend people to that thing and I make money from it. Like, it's so easy that it almost seems like it's not even realistic. But like Brian was saying earlier today in the conversation, this is a reality. Like, you can make substantial amounts of money from affiliate marketing, or you can also make just extra money, right? Because we all know that, things are getting a little bit harder, for a lot of people right now. And this is a great way to just kind of add, affiliate marketing in general is a great way to add, good supplemental income to what it is that you're doing. Even if, you don't do content professionally or anything like that. If you're just like, hey, I upload videos sometimes, I do it for fun or whatever the thing is. If you start affiliate marketing, it's going to, kind of help you just increase your bottom line, increase the amount of, money that you're pulling in just from taking those simple actions. And when you do start walking down the path of promoting things that are recurring, you will be shocked at how much money that you can make from recurring products over time. So when you first start promoting things, you'll see sales coming in just kind of here and there. And then, after you're promoting things for a while, you'll start to see more and more sales come in. And the next thing you know, you're checking your email and you have notifications in there, hey, I've got sales coming in from this thing, and you're making like real money from it. So the opportunity when it comes to affiliate marketing, and especially promoting something that is recurring, I just want to encourage you to please don't sell yourself short and not take advantage of affiliate marketing, because it is such a simple way to make money. And, especially for somebody that needs it, or somebody that just wants extra money to invest it, or, buy more coffee, or what's the thing, make an avocado toast, or whatever the thing everybody gets beat up over. You can use it for that, to where you're like, hey, yeah, I'm buying avocado toast and coffee every day, but I'm, using affiliate marketing to do it. So, because of that, I really just encourage you to, look into it and to just take the time to take the risk and give it a shot, because through processes like that, through taking those types of risk and learning about something new, that's how you uncover or open up a whole other world that can lead you down to, a lot of additional paths.
Awesome. I want to add just a few things. Number one, the easiest way to get started with this right now is go to your upload defaults. So log into YouTube Studio, go to YouTube defaults. And Nick was talking about make a block like, hey, these are the tools. These are the cameras and microphones I use. These are the software tools, and just add some of those links. And then every single video that you publish will literally have links attached to ways that you can get paid and you can make money. Really easy. The second thing you can do is log into YouTube Studio again. Go into analytics, pay attention to the videos that are currently driving the most views, and spend a whole 10 minutes and copy and paste that block you make, and then just copy and paste it into the top performing videos, because obviously those are the videos that are most likely going to generate referrals and so on. The last thing I want to say is be realistic and honor what Nick just shared, because it's 100% true. And what you'll see is, someone just posted in the chat, I've kind of been doing this as a hobby. And all of a sudden, here's what happens every single time. And it can happen for you too, is you try it out and it works. And you're like, I just made money. And when that happens, it changes the paradigm. It changes how you think, and things open up. And then you go pro. So for a lot of you, this is a hobby. I'll put in some links. And then guys like me and Nick, we are marketers, we're creatives. Like for me, I started with marketing, and today I consider myself more of an online creative. I write books, I make videos, I'm a speaker, we do these things. But when you really target one specific audience, and this is the big takeaway, if you're, you have to make life-changing money, you really want to free yourself from a job, think about one audience and move in that direction. Maybe it's a new channel, maybe you pivot. Maybe the channel you're in now would be absolutely perfect for what we're talking about, but you have yet to implement. Maybe you're thinking, how is my audience going to think? I can't tell you how many times people thank me. They will reach out to Nick. I guarantee, Nick, have people asked for an affiliate link for a product or service?
Oh yeah, that happens on a somewhat regular basis. Yeah,
on a regular
absolutely.
basis, because people appreciate people that are genuine, authentic, and so on. And that can be you too. So I just want to encourage you, because affiliate marketing in general is very, very powerful, and it changes lives all the time. And the amount of money that you can make is just, it's ridiculous. You know, I used to make 35, 45,000 a year as a chef, working 50 hours a week. By the time I got into affiliate marketing, 2 or 3 years later, I had made $75,000, $85,000 in a weekend working 5 hours. How is that even possible? Just because you build up authority, you have a list, you start taking things to the next level, small steps add up. So thank you, Connor, for hosting this. And I just want to encourage everybody here to believe it's possible, because it is.
That's an awesome message. Thanks, Brian. I mean, thank you to you guys. I just showed up here pretty much. You guys are helping me get this whole thing off the ground. So I think that pretty much concludes the live stream. I'm just going to run through a quick summary of making sure you guys get all the information, how to make sure you're in the contest. I don't want you guys to miss out on the contest. So I'm just going to share this with you guys one last time in case you weren't here at the beginning. So I'm going to go ahead, and if you are an Opus Clip partner, or if already, or if you're just getting started with Opus, you've never used it before, this is welcome. This is open to everybody. So definitely give it a shot if you are interested. Don't be shy.
And to do that really quick, go to opus.pro/affiliate-summer-sprint right now. Like, while we're finishing up these these ending things, like, go sign up over there right now, because I think one of the things Connor mentioned earlier, I think it was Connor, mentioned the importance of taking action on things, and how they have a bunch of affiliates that have signed up but haven't done anything. One thing that I really believe in is momentum, in terms of if you want to start doing something, you need to get in motion. And one thing that you should do right now is you should go and sign up for the affiliate program. And then as soon as you sign up for the affiliate program and you get your link, because I know over in the Western world, like over in the States, for example, I know you guys are just getting started. It's like like noon over there, 1 or something on the East Coast. So because of that, go sign up. And then as soon as you get that link, sit there and think, okay, what can I make about this? Let me make a short video about this that I can post on TikTok, or let me make a video about this that I can post on Reels, or let me make a video that I can post on all of those, and literally get something up before the day is over. And the best way to do that is to start that momentum now by going over there, signing up, and then making something where you're talking about it.
Yeah. Here, let me get over to the LinkedIn stream so I can leave sorry, LinkedIn doesn't connect as well with the streaming service we are using. So let me get over there. I'll hop into the live stream there manually and drop the link to make sure you guys all have it there as well. But just to remind you again, it is opus.pro/affiliate-summer-sprint. Again, like I mentioned, if you go into your dashboard right now, if you have an Opus Clip account and you go into your dashboard, there will be a banner at the top that also takes you there, so you can access there as well. I am into the LinkedIn page, and I'm going to leave a comment here on the LinkedIn page with the link to the sprint. So I just posted that there. So refresh your live stream if you're over on LinkedIn, and you'll be able to get into that. And then if you are on X, I have linked it once, but I will post right after this with it as well. And YouTubers, I already dropped it there, so everybody should have it now. So that's good to go. All right, so jumping back into the page, I'm just going to read through the rules and the information one more time. So again, if you want to be part of this, if you want the 40% commission, if you want to be in the contest and a chance to win prizes, you need to click on this, join the contest here. Do that after you've signed up for becoming an affiliate. So step 1, make sure you're already an Opus Clip affiliate. You can do that right here with create your affiliate account. Once you're signed up for that, then come back here and hit join the contest. It's literally like a one and a half question type form that we're just using to move everybody over in the system that we use for our affiliates. We needed to move people into this new campaign so that we can increase your payouts. So make sure that you opt into the campaign by using this link, this button right here, and filling out that type form. Like I said, it literally takes 2 seconds, and you are officially in the campaign. Once you're in, the only thing that you really need to remember that's important is try to tag Opus Clip if you're making dedicated content on any social media platform and you want to be considered for those creative ads. It's still tricky for us to find your content if you aren't tagging us. So make sure you tag us somewhere in the post. If you do tag us, we will be able to find it. If you don't tag us, it'll be hard to find your creative content. If you don't really care about the creativity award and you just want to post the link and make money and go for the top reward, I guess you don't need to tag us, but I would still highly recommend it because you're missing out on potential prizes. And then the most important thing is no advertising of any kind. We are very, very strict about that. We've had issues with it with certain affiliates in the past who have cheated, and we've had to ban them from Opus Clip entirely because they continue to do it after we ask them to stop. So please make sure that this is supposed to be going out through organic methods, right? SEO, through your video content, through your blog content. You can add it to your website, add it to your landing pages. Go nuts with spreading it out there. Just cannot place any advertising whatsoever. We will catch you. So please don't.
They have a hitman on staff that they'll send your way. No, I'm just kidding.
His name is Parker. No, I'm joking. Sorry, Parker. But he is the one that will catch you. So, and then prizes, right? So, in addition to being the top earner, you are going to get another $2,000 in prizes. So imagine this: you crush it at affiliate. Some of our bigger affiliates, like I mentioned, like Think Media is a good example. We have removed them from the contest, so you won't be competing against the huge dogs. Nick and Brian are also, as the hosts, excluding themselves. So, everybody should have a chance at the $2,000 prize. And so, yeah, imagine this. I mean, we've had some affiliates that have earned, easily, 5-10 grand in a single month when they first started talking about Opus. Primal Video is a great example of that. They crushed it. Nick also crushed it with his first couple of videos. Of course, that's why he's here teaching all of you guys. And so when that happens and you're crushing it and earning a lot, imagine getting 5, 7, 10 grand over the course of this campaign, and then you get another $2,000 on top of that. It is a very, very good chance to earn some cash. $1,250 for the second place, $750 for third place, and then $1,000 to our favorite piece of creative content. Again, that's why you need to make sure you tag us, because if you don't tag us, then we won't know what your content is, and we won't be able to see how creative it is and consider it for this award. And then same thing for best piece of written affiliate content. In this case, if you link, all you really need to do is just make sure you plug your affiliate link into the landing page, and we will have a way of being able to discover that backlink right back to our site. So we can find the written content just from the link. With social media content, we do need you to tag us. And then finally, Nick and Brian's favorite, small creators. So even if you get 0 signups and affiliate marketing maybe just isn't working for you up until this point, if you make a really, really cool piece of content, we will still check it out, share it, and hopefully give you some cash as well. So that's pretty much that. Don't forget also, if you do earn $1,000 in affiliate, this is not just for this campaign but ongoing. We will give you a full year of Opus Clip for free. So if you if you love Opus Clip and you really want to earn some money, if you really want to continue to use it, earn that $1,000 and you get the full year free, and you are good to go. So thank you, everyone. Really appreciating all of your guys' time this morning. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Brian. And yeah, let's get this campaign
you.
It will be
thank
officially
you.
live.
Really quick, Connor, thank you and thank Opus Clip for making this opportunity available. You know, like I said before, and I know you're closing down, but I just wanted to say, you know, like I said before, in terms of like the recurring thing, like that's a pretty big deal. Like a lot of companies are afraid to do that sort of thing. So it's awesome that Opus is so confident in their product that they're willing to do that. So, you know, thank you for this opportunity for, you know, giving people this chance. And the thing about raising it from the 20% up to 40, like that's huge too. And that was something you didn't even have to do for this particular contest. So high five and fist bump to, you know, you and the Opus team for doing this whole thing and making this whole opportunity available.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, we made it from 0 to 6 million users in 1 year. With your guys' help, I think we can double that. So let's make it happen. We really appreciate it. We have an awesome community. You guys have been supporting us 100% of the way through. I can't even tell you how much you know, amazing content that people have already posted about us out there back in the day. But obviously, it's been a minute. You know, we had a lot of updates since then. So you know, we want to get people out there and activated and saying new wonderful things about us. So thank you guys so much for all of your support in making Opus Clip what it is today. So yeah, that's pretty much that. Can't wait to get started. The contest will officially be live this evening, so you still have a few more hours to get signed up and start working on your first piece of content. But as of this evening, at around 8 p.m. Pacific, so you know, really, you know, if you're on the East Coast or if you're in Europe, starting you know, the following morning for you. If you post a piece of content and you use your affiliate link, it will count towards the campaign. So get in there, you know, start putting your content together. Don't waste this time, right? That's my last message for you guys. You only have, you know, 2 months to earn as much as you can towards this contest and take advantage of that 40%. So, you know, if you waste 3-4 weeks just making your first piece of content and then put it out there, then you only have a month to earn. So get to work. If you want to compete, try to get some content out there right away. Start putting your links in the descriptions of your video, of your old videos, even add it to your link tree, whatever you need to do, or your beacons or what have you. And let's see how it goes. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Well, thanks again. Good to see everybody. Good to see Nick. Thanks, Connor, for making this happen.
All right. See you guys.
See you guys.